Welcome to my review of Infamous Second Son. So I've done a lot of work, just quickly before the review, I've done a lot of work and effort put into editing my videos now. I now can put commentary and gameplay and videos and screenshot all in one. It's epic. Alright, let's hop right into it. Infamous Second Son is a PS4 exclusive that came out roughly, I think, I don't even know the month, but it came out last year. It was one of the first games to be released for the PS4, and in my opinion, one of the most impressive. Now, the question I'm going to constantly bring up is it truly next-gen? Is this the game that is defining the whole new generation of gaming platforms? I'm going to answer that in a bit, but first, I have some gameplay here showing the multitude of powers. The first one was known as concrete, this is neon, and right now I'm about to absorb some smoke. Secondhand smoke is good for you. Don't listen to your parents, kids. So let's get right into that story mode of this game. You play as a native antagonist. I'm also native, so you know, you got the native power. As the protagonist's name is Delson Rowe, and essentially in the very beginning of the game, you stumble upon smoke powers. I'm not going to explain why due to spoilers. I try to avoid them during my reviews. And he has realized that he can now shoot smoke from his fingers, as well as he can absorb the powers from different conduits. After the antagonist, who looks like Barbra Streisand with a red-haired wig, decides that she is going to hurt the entire tribe unless they tell something Delson knows. I don't remember exactly. Delson knows something she wants to know. In the very beginning, you have a choice to either turn evil or turn good, and these choices are littered throughout the game. Your choices affecting the ultimate decision and final boss, etc. The choice is you have to give up the tribe, which is evil, or you save the tribe by turning yourself in. Either way, she ends up torturing your people, and Delson Rowe and his brother Reggie Rowe, who Reggie was my favorite character in the game because he's just strongly developed, has a good sense of humor, and he's essentially playing that big brother that everybody wants. So they decide that the concrete slabs that were tortured, or people were tortured with, the only way to get them out is the same way they're going in. Delson realizes, because he absorbed smoke from one of the people on the convoy, he thinks that he can get it from Augustine. So the entire game is essentially Delson Rowe trying to get as much power as he can so he can save his people. Depending on the choices you make, there are two completely different endings, which I will not spoil. I highly suggest you guys get this game. It is fun, it is tacky, it is a good, amazing, solid, all-around game for anybody who likes superhero-based games. It puts the power of being a superhero in your hands, and if you never had a childhood and you don't want to experience this, I feel extremely bad for you. So let's get into the bad things of the game. There's not very many bad things. Not that immediately come to mind. A few bugs and errors, such as Delson's clothes are sometimes melting through his body. Like, for example, I was performing some form of an action, and Delson's jean jacket was caught in my arm, and it looked like I had some kind of cape-looking thing. And another bad thing about the game is the storyline is rather short. You'll beat the game 4 or 5 hours. I beat it yesterday on Expert. And I'm just showing you right here all the cool little features that get you immersed. This is like your psych profile, where you could check out your karma, you could change your costume, like your jean jacket, which has never been really introduced in any other Infamous games. And here we go, the crown jewel of the game. You got all the powers. This is neon right here. You got concrete, which you only get after the game. This is your melee, your abilities. This is smoke. This is the very first tree you unlock. This is also video, which is the second last, I believe. Your good and bad choices ultimately depend on what powers you can use. For example, if you're good, your general energy for all of your powers are usually usually blue or some kind of light color, while if you're evil, they're red. As well as having powers, you have finishers, which are extremely powerful and awesomely cool. This is the neon finisher known as Variant Sweep, I think it's what it's called. I love this finisher personally. It's just putting on fireworks and just destroying everything in your path. It's absolutely devastating and makes you even feel more like a badass. Let's get to the upgrades and how you unlock them. You unlock upgrades by essentially getting blast shards. Anybody who's played Infamous and Infamous 2 know what a pain in the ass the blast shards are. However, they're worth your labor, because as you find, you can destroy DUP stations and they unlock all the blast shards in the area. Now, this is very useful because that's how you unlock certain powers, how to upgrade them. You need those blast shards. As well as you can collect blast cores along in the story mode to unlock newer powers, usually melee, a grenade, using some kind of shooting attack from your hands. Your melee attack also varies based on the power you have, which I think is extremely cool and unique. As you saw with the video power, it's like a claw. With neon, it is some kind of light sword. With smoke, it's just this smoking punch chain thing. And with concrete, you're smacking people with, well, concrete. In terms of gameplay quality and frame rate, the game puts up flawlessly. You will have little to no problems with this game, as well as it integrates certain mini games that allow you to turn your controller upside down. I'm so sorry I never captured any of the... I was going to capture the gameplay, but I figured I wouldn't have enough time. I only got a minute left, so you can turn your controller upside down, and you make this awesome, epic kind of, you know, you can make graffiti, you can shake the controller, and you make this, you hear this sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here. You make some kind of a spray can effect, I guess, like shaking it, and you can make all cool designs, and you can either make a really good design, or you can make a bad design based on your karma, and you get awarded karma for doing so. Let's get to the finishers and how you get them. Good on the good side, you need to perform 7 heroic events at once without failing. You're not allowed to fail. Like if, for example, if you're doing a bunch of heroic deeds and you accidentally kill a civilian, you lose your streak. With bad, you need to do 7 or 8. I don't remember. You need to do but unlike good, you need to do it in a certain timeline. You can kill civilians to keep the count going. But yeah, either way, they're very worth the streaks. I like this game a lot. I really do. I just got platinum in it yesterday, so yay me. This is the orbital takedown right here. One of my favorites personally, because you see Delsin just not giving a fuck as he kills everything around him. So yeah, that's my review. I give this game a 9 out of 10. But do I agree it's next gen? No, because I don't think there was that much difference from Infamous 2. I mean, there's a lot of graphic upgrades and physical changes, but I didn't feel it was next gen. I wasn't completely blown away. I give it a 9 out of 10. It is definitely a must buy. If you don't own this game for the PS4, go out and get it. It's $20 right now at your nearest game stores. My name is Melvin, and adios.